Community strong.
Yeah, community strong, baby. Dallas Cowboy community, individual community, man. That's what it's about.
Different, man. Texas is Texas.
Oh, yeah, Texas is Texas. So, now you know. Huh.
The old boy said, if you don't know, now you know.
Say. Yeah, man. Another final word, man. My favorite part of the day, dog.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Easy money, dog.
And let them wait.
Man, let them wait.
He threw it all off, didn't he?
Watching Big Game James about to go into his man.
About to go on my rant. Yep.
Hey, yeah, bro. I saw it coming, bro. I saw that wreck coming, bro.
Dang, shake that thing. Watch yourself.
I've been really in the field.
Oh, man. My boy said, man. That boy said,
Stash him on the practice squad.
I love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike.
All right. Training camp. Actually, the first practice at Frisco.
so many observations. So one of the main things that I saw that everybody should be interested in is we got the inside scoop of what's going on with Collins. So what was obviously going on today that you're not gonna hear a lot of people talk about was Ball was the guy that was switching from the left side to the right side. They was not doing that with Collins. And honestly, Big, I don't get it. Maybe you can help me get it.
No, I can't help you.
Can't.
No, because it's foolery.
It is. So that's obviously my first observation of how many, but I'm gonna start with that because to me, it's a lack of planning, and then it's a lack of obvious film because the film clearly says that Collins has been playing better right tackle than Ball has been playing left tackle. But what they showed today is that they're treating Ball like the swing, and they're treating Collins as if he's the backup right tackle.
Y'all already know how this goes. We're gonna spit you guys the real, raw, and uncut. Let's go.
I mean, I'm gonna just jump in and I'm gonna just say this. I'm frustrated because I feel like I see the same type of offense that I've been seeing the last couple of years. We've been asking Kellen Moore to change up. We've been seeing how he was exploited in the playoffs with Kurt Warner. A lot of people calling out his offense. My dog boss Cowboys. Jay Tuck, a lot of people, Law Nation. Where's the identity? And it feels like the same thing. I've been watching through training camp. I've been watching today, and it feels like the same thing. Now, here's the thing. If they're sitting there saying this is vanilla, okay. But you know what? I don't believe that. I feel like this is the same type of offense the last couple of years. And the problem is with this is you don't have the Amari Cooper. You don't have the Michael Gallup. You don't have the Cedric Wilson. You don't have all them players that you had the year before, and it's the same type of offense, and you're running with the Dennis Houston's undrafted. Jalen Tolbert, I like him, third rounder. He had a great practice today, though. I'm gonna let Boss do that. I'm gonna let Boss have all of Jalen Tolbert in practice today. But that was practice.
I mean,
Not a game.
Not a game.
Practice.
Not a game.
Not a game. Not a game.
Practice.
Not a game.
So that's what I'm still worried about. I'm still worried about this receiving core. I'm a little worried about this offensive line. Boss just talked about that. Law talked about that with the swing tackle. I just feel like it's not doing Dak service right now. I feel like they're not doing Dak the right service. You got to give your great quarterback weapons. And I feel like they're throwing them in there like make it work. And I feel like it's not going to work. They did that in 2018, and we saw what happened, and they went and got Cooper. And I'm just saying, man, I don't like that. But while I will say this, I love the defense.
No doubt, man. He said he loved the defense, but here's my rebuttal to what he just said. Although we got the same offense. I think that even though we got the same offense, you got to contextualize the fact that we also have a more seasonal play caller. Now he should correct his mistakes, and if we can do that thing over there with Kellen Moore, then he should be able to get this team going in the right direction. Here's my thoughts on this, Boss Cowboy.
Yo, talk to me.
If you got a guy that can flip the field and give you shorter distance to the goal, Turpin, right? Then you should have the ability to score more. Now, granted, Big Game James is right.
Live with Big. Bro,
James,
listen, in
baby.
the building, bro. Listen, dog. It just feels good for my boy to be in Dallas, bro. I just want to say that, hey, real quick, hey, we got us some special guests too.
Special guests in the
Go
house.
ahead, go ahead, baby.
Represent. No. I'm here for you.
Oh,
I'm here for you.
Listen, man.
Listen, they got the setup going here. They're talking Cowboys. What y'all think?
Oh,
What y'all
man.
think?
Hey, to be honest, I feel like we need some explosiveness on offense, but this was a great day for Tolbert to do what he did. So Tolbert had a great day, and we was talking right before he took off.
Right.
That how we needed explosiveness, and we saw that. What's your thoughts?
Jalen needs to stack up some of those great days that you talk about.
Yeah.
Because listen, real talk. 'Cause
Real talk,
we keep it real, right?
Oh, yeah. Come on, bro.
Unfortunately, we've been talking about preseason. The moments have been too big for Jalen so far.
Yeah.
At the Denver practices, there was a route over the middle that he should have caught. The defensive back was closing quickly, and the ball kind of went through his hands. And I was like, okay, moment too big. Y'all saw the 4th down drop, right, in the Denver preseason game. We saw that. We saw a bobble in that game. So it's felt like the moment's been too big for him. But I think he's such a smart kid that he can work through it and realize that's part of it. I hope he does.
Yeah.
Right? Because they need it.
They need it.
They need it. Because my biggest concern right now, and y'all are right on it,
Right.
it's the receiving core right now.
Yeah.
So
And
let me ask you
what
this,
will
though.
happen?
Let me ask you this. Dennis
real
Houston.
quick, just
Go
real quick.
ahead.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself, because
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, Joe Trahan, WFAA TV. And I just walked up on my guys, right, who I see all the time, and I'm like, okay, they're getting it in. Let me go ahead and, kind of get my face all up in the place. It's what we do. It's what we
Yes,
do,
indeed.
right?
That's what we
It's
do.
what we do, right?
Real, raw, and uncut, baby. Look.
Yes, you're-
Dennis Houston,
Yeah.
he actually trumped TJ Vasher, Noah Brown, Simi Fihoko. Do he have a real chance at this?
It's interesting, right? Because I do think part of what we saw early in camp was them wanting to give him the run to see exactly what he could do to maximize,
Right.
who he was, what he was early in his career. And again, I mean, he's young. And in this league, y'all know at that position, it's hard to make an impact right off. I think he fought through it. I think he's played well. But listen, Noah Brown feels like, looks like, acts like a security blanket. I mean, if I was there for the Denver practices,
Right.
he was absolutely Dak's security blanket. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see more than that. Fihoko has taken a step. Fajoko's really athletic, but I got to tell you, last year I was like, I didn't see
No,
enough
it's
athleticism.
crazy.
I saw zero athleticism.
crazy.
I saw
Listen,
zero athleticism.
What he just said is so big.
Yeah.
Because I swear I never
Didn't
talked to
see
him
it.
a day in my life. I swear I said the same thing.
Yeah.
He ran a 4.3 that you
Yeah.
couldn't see
You
last
could see-
year that you
no.
could see now.
Well, and here's the thing, right? Because when I didn't believe I was one of those people. I'm like, he didn't run a 4.3. There's no way.
He had parquet hands too.
I'm like,
couldn't
okay,
catch
who
nothing.
was timing that? So, but anyway, I am seeing it now.
Yeah.
We saw, he if Dennis Houston, by the way, wouldn't have caught that Hail Mary against the Chargers, Fihoko would have. I don't know if y'all looked at that tape.
I saw it. Okay.
Right? He was right there. He was
Yeah,
right
he-
there.
yeah.
So, I mean, he would have caught it. It was one or the other. And I have seen him mature. I've seen him take steps. But I'm still concerned. Because listen, bro, I've been through this a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
I got 30 years in the game.
Listen,
and
y'all.
until I see it, when it counts, I go back to Bill Parcells. Demonstrated ability.
Well,
Demonstrated ability. That's what I need to see.
Well, this is what I got to say for my guy Joe. We haven't seen it even with Noah Brown, who is the
True.
experienced wide receiver.
True that.
No one got more experience than
True
Noah
that.
Brown, and he had the big toe injury. He
Yes.
didn't get a chance to play in preseason. So week 1, who's your lineup?
Good question. I like this. I would love to have seen Jalen Tolbert in that lineup, but you won't. No, I won't do it. And there's going to be a caveat with this, but it's going to be, for me, it's going to be CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, and some iteration, rotation amalgamation, creation.
There you go.
sorry.
Can I jump in here right quick?
Yes.
If we starting with Noah Brown, I don't feel good at all.
Okay.
I'm
Big
telling you
facts,
right
big
now.
facts, big
I
facts.
don't care what they've been telling me. I'm gonna jump in here right now.
Yes,
I don't care
go,
what
go.
they done told me about Noah Brown.
He ain't
I done seen
Amari
You don't believe
Cooper.
it? You don't believe it?
I done seen him 4-5 years. Noah Brown is what he is. Noah Brown is not going to have some crazy year. Noah Brown is not going to do something crazy. No, he's not. Okay? I don't want to see Noah Brown in the starting lineup. I'd rather see Simi Fehoko.
No, hold on.
Hey, Brandon Smith has been
I
shot.
like what you said. But let me explain.
Yeah.
There are roles, just like there are levels.
Yeah.
There are roles.
Noah Brown ain't scaring nobody.
No.
And
You're right.
I don't care about roles.
Sick him, dog.
He ain't scaring nobody. Noah Brown ain't doing nothing on his team.
Let Joe finish.
Okay.
Let Joe finish. I
was just gonna say.
I really want his point. This is total pandemonium
Have to
right
scare
here.
anybody. You don't have to be the fastest. But if it's 3rd and 4,
Nah, I
and
don't
you
believe
get
it.
6 yards, and you get 6 yards, because I saw
He's
it.
had those opportunities, big
I
dog,
saw
and
it.
you seen it. And what he do? He choked.
The Raiders,
That's it.
the Raiders,
You see,
he
choked.
choked when he had his chance.
He's got to prove it. I don't hate on you, Noah. I don't hate on you, Noah, but I don't believe you.
He's killing Noah.
I don't believe it.
But here's the deal: Noah didn't have consistent chances like he will this year. And just watch, bro. Just watch. And y'all gonna have to call. Y'all gonna have to see.
And
Joe,
when
come
you
back
right,
on. Come back
Joe,
on.
Joe,
come on.
you right.
We
I will
will,
jump
we will,
on here
we
and
will,
say
we will,
Joe
Joe.
was right.
Wait.
I was wrong.
And-
But right now, Joe was not right.
That boy put his feet. Listen, you put his feet in the camera.
I know.
He's serious. Yeah, that big
All
game.
right.
James serious about that.
But to finish, and then it would be some rotation of Fehoko, Houston. I would give Jalen some run to try and get him some seasoning, get some spice in it, right? Those 3 to me, let's just get them in, work them in. But I will say this, my caveat before we got on the Brown thing was this. Tony Pollard is your slot receiver.
Whoa, that's big hot take.
Listen.
I love that.
Okay, I love what you're saying.
I
No
love
way,
that.
no way. I agree with you. Listen, no.
ESPN ain't got nothing on this.
Listen.
You talking great.
No, listen.
The final word just
I-
got blessed with a legend. I just want y'all to know this
I
just
agree
happened,
with
bro.
you, but
you
ain't
This
not
wasn't
gonna-
expected.
Organically
This
speaking.
just happened,
I am
bro.
hoping against hope because they have been so awful. I go back to Lance Dunbar. Think about all the times they said that they were going to use a second back and it never happened.
But they don't do
right?
it.
I am hoping against hope that they are so far against that wall. They're up against the corner right now that they finally have to do what makes sense to us. Because
makes
I
sense.
totally agree.
It makes sense
And
to
I'm
us.
hoping it
And
happens.
Joe, it makes sense to
How
us.
could it not?
But it don't make sense to them. And they ain't gonna do it.
I think they got
you
you
gonna
now.
you gonna see. And I'm gonna tell you right now, what they're gonna do is this. See, this is what they're gonna do. First couple weeks, because see, Kellen Moore, he tricky. He send people motions for the first couple weeks, and then it goes away. So I'm not believing Tony Pollard nothing. I seen Tony Pollard in all of 2 slot
Big Dog
plays.
doesn't believe anything I'm
I
saying.
don't.
I got
But
it.
I love this man.
Hey, before we
He
go,
is the truth.
I got to get your thoughts on
But I don't
Kevontae
believe
Turpin.
Listen, Cavante's got his shot. He's got his shot. We all saw it at TCU. We saw what he could do. He has got angle altering speed. He changes the geometry of the football field. Right? And when you have that, he's got his opportunity. Here's the thing I will say, and here's my caveat about Cavante. I do not want him exposed too much. I want a couple pop passes, misdirection, reverse. After that, guys, 7-8 touches outside of the kick game would be maximum for me because he is one hit away.
Yep.
One thing I would say, in the NFL, when you're coming around the corner, the wash is different than anything he's ever seen. And if he gets caught up in the wash once and doesn't get that corner,
Joe.
I ain't gonna believe that though.
Hold on,
I don't
no, I
believe
hope it doesn't
I
happen.
feel you.
I hope it doesn't
agree.
happen.
I know you got to roll.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Let me get one in.
Go ahead.
One quick.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you one quick question.
Yeah,
Listen,
sure.
y'all, this is a privilege. I want y'all to recognize that we're dealing with a 30-year vet of Dallas, Texas, one of the
Beast in the
best.
game.
Appreciate
One of
it.
the
That
best.
just
I
walked up
appreciate
on us, man. This is beautiful for the fighter world. Do y'all know what y'all have here? All right, listen. I want to ask this question.
Sure.
Is the defense really good, or is the offense struggling?
He would know. He been out there. He been out there.
Listen, it starts up front. Those young cats, when you think about Neville Gallimore's playing his butt off, Bohanna, some of those young cats who were in the scheme are coming of age. They've been in the weight room another year. We are seeing that change, and when that changes, Micah is
Yeah.
The lion, the beast, the everything. I mean, whatever you want. LVE looks healthy. Vander Esch actually looks healthy. What can he do now? I mean, it all just starts to click. When you look at the safety position, Malik Hooker, Jaron Kearse, more than solid, bro. Difference makers, playmakers. It's different. It's different. I just talked to DQ as I was walking out, man.
Listen,
the defense is going to be better. Yes. Peep this. Early in the season, what about 23-17 type games as opposed to 31-27 type games? Listen. It may have to happen. Yeah. It's not what Cowboy fans are used to.
We're
it's
cool
not,
with that.
You right?
I'm cool
right.
with
Well,
that.
good football fans are cool with that.
I'm cool
If
with
you're a good football fan, you are, but not everybody understands that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Joe,
Hey,
appreciate you.
Appreciate you blessing us.
Y'all keep doing it.
Hey, man.
Keep the good word.
Thank you. Hey, thank you
Hey,
so much.
you good, sir.
Listen, y'all.
Be safe going home, sir.
Listen, I want y'all to recognize, because I'm from Dallas. I watch this man all the time locally. How local is he, Big? Beast. So, all right. So, back to. Hey, Law, let's get. We still got some content to go though.
Don't run.
Because I want to talk about something real quick.
What's up?
Tolbert. He had a fantastic day today. Listen,
he did.
so this was my first time watching a full practice. All right, so Law been out in California.
Yeah.
Big been out to California.
Yeah.
When they come to Dallas, this is my time to put on the clear our views and see.
Clear our views.
So Big, I know you don't drink Kool-Aid, and I respect the hell out of you. Now, first of all, let me dap my boy.
Yeah,
let me dap him. First of all, I want y'all to recognize that he don't kiss no butt.
None.
He say what he feel.
I don't give a fizzy.
This is why I rock with him. Cause he just go be honest on what he say. He knows he's independent. He acts that way.
I don't care who you are.
He acts that way.
I don't care who you are.
Had the man
I don't care who you
Had the
are.
man sweating.
He really don't.
Had the man say, "Hey,
care who
yo,
you
I
are.
appreciate you, man. I'm
you
getting
trying to dip out of here, dog. You ain't let me, bro. We ain't let you go. But listen, I want to talk to you because I know you keep it 100,
Right.
bro. So this is the deal. Now, and y'all see he keep it 100. So this is the deal. We needed Tolbert to have a day like
We
this.
needed him.
I want you to talk about that.
Hey, Tolbert, I'm gonna tell you right now, boss have been talking about Tolbert. He been like, man, we need Tolbert. We need Tolbert to have a good day. We need. He was screaming it all night tonight. Like, we need Tolbert to have a good night. And Tolbert had like 6 catches tonight. I think he caught all 6 of them, and they were good. They were catches contested. Defensive backs were grepping all over him. He needed a day like this because I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried about Tolbert. Not saying I'm not worried about the talent, because he has the talent. But you putting a lot of stuff on a rookie, okay? You putting a lot of stuff on a rookie. Remember when we played the New York Jets? Y'all, Law, you remember when we played the New York Jets, right?
Yeah, we remember that.
And you remember when Amari Cooper went out?
Yeah.
And Gallup was a rookie?
Yeah.
And we was like, okay, Gallup is ready.
It's
And
his
what
time.
happened?
Yeah.
He failed. He failed.
Actually, in that game, Cedric Wilson showed up more.
That's when we start talking about Cedric Wilson.
Big
Remember
facts.
that game? Because that's when we felt good about Wilson.
Big facts.
Right.
Big facts.
But we was worried about Michael Gallup. The light was on his face and he choked. So I'm not saying Tolbert's not good, but that's a lot of stuff to put on a rookie. And me personally, just my opinion, I just don't like how they're putting Dak out there. I feel like you rolling with CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, not hating. CeeDee Lamb, dog. Let me exclude him. Noah Brown,
Dog.
no. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dennis
Noah
Houston,
Brown, yeah, right.
I like him. He's undrafted. No.
Yeah.
Simi Fehoko, I want you to start, but you still need more. Who else we got? TJ Vasher, he not making the squad. TJ Vasher ain't making the team.
I would rather see Brandon Smith over Noah Brown.
You feel
I
me?
ain't gonna lie to you.
So we're going into the
Y'all here on
season.
racks right now.
We are going into the season. See, you Cowboys fans being fooled. See, we did this in 2018 like we was all good. And these receivers was better than these receivers they are now. Don't be fooled. 2018, them receivers were better, and they failed. So now they're sitting there saying, Dak, be a miracle worker because we paid you all that money. Be a miracle worker. I don't like how they doing that. You still got to get your dog quarterback, dog receivers.
Big, real quick though, I want to ask you this though, because we gonna need Tolbert to step up.
We do.
My question is, and this is what I felt like today. This is my honest God opinion. Maybe I'm drinking Kool-Aid, bro. If I am, then knock the cup out of my hand for real. Knock the cup out of my hand. If I listen. But I think Tolbert needed today, dog.
He did need today. He needed a confidence boost.
He needed that confidence.
He needed a constant
and
confidence
we saw it. Like, they not going to show you all the clips We know how they work on the media. They only show you so many clips. Listen,
My
we
only
saw
problem with
6
that-
to 7 catches today from Tolbert contested.
My only problem with that is, boss, though, were they long passes?
Nah, they was medium. They
We
were
still
12
throwing
yards.
short, though.
It was
Can y'all both agree with me? We are not
Oh, yeah, the
attacking the
offense
deep
itself-
field.
Yeah.
We are always throwing over the middle.
it's
We're
intermediate
throwing
throws
short
at
and
best.
intermediate passes. Dak is not testing the field. Teams,
There was no
defensive
vertical
teams
there.
are going to see that and say, guess what? Oh, you're not attacking deep. Oh, and all you got is CD Lamb. Oh, we're going to bracket him. You
But-
don't tack deep.
But-
So let's
but-
see what you're
but-
going to
But
do.
to counter that, Dak Prescott is the best when they decided to blitz. And one of the issues with the Cowboys last year is when they played that quarters defense of Dak Prescott not targeting the other receivers outside of Dalton Schultz underneath. I think that if we get a guy that can get some wiggle after yards after catch, I think that this team would be better. What's
That's
your
why they
thoughts
got to
on that?
pay. That's why they have to play Turpin in.
Real quick, I want to switch to
Oh,
the
this-
defense.
I know
if
he's
y'all don't-
little.
Yeah.
Just to
Oh,
finish that.
no facts, bro. Listen, I want to talk
I know
about.
Turpin's little, but if you what Law just said,
Yeah.
then he's got to play.
You got to use that explosiveness.
You got to. You need that.
And listen,
before.
y'all.
Yeah.
I was out here today, man. See, Law, when he came back from California, he was just being honest, y'all. What I was saying today, listen, Law was saying that offense lacked explosiveness. I was watching today the full practice, and I was sitting there like, they lack explosiveness. So the people that needed to step up go have to step up. Tolbert, and you right, big. They have to use Kabunte.
He has to
Vertically,
play.
bro.
He has
they
to
have
play.
to use him,
He
man.
has to play. He's gotta-
That's exactly what I saw. Can I switch to the defense real quick?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's
Let's
go
do it.
defense. man.
Let's Cowboys.
I think Boss Man had a great day. I think Boss Man had a real good day.
Needs to.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not a fan of Boss Man like that to where I'm gonna just
He's
co-sign.
Kelvin Joseph to me.
Man,
Yeah.
he had an
No boss man.
interception. He had one interception.
That's
so,
fine.
So,
And
we
he
gonna
was
give
fine.
him.
He
we'll
was
give
on
him
some
that.
blanket and no panicking.
That's fine.
He wasn't panicking today. I saw him play good on one-on-ones. I saw him play good on team law. I saw him play good on 7-on-7.
We want him to do good.
He's starting to turn, man.
We need him to do
Now
good.
people not gonna talk about it, but I'm seeing a turn. I'm seeing the confidence
You know what?
building.
You know what a turn might be?
What is that?
Deron Bland.
Yeah,
See, that makes you turn when you got competition on your
facts.
monkey ache.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got competition, because everybody's talking about Bland, he getting interceptions, he's blocking the ball. Guess what? Now your spot may not be there. So competition brings the best out of the players. So that's a good thing that you just said, boss.
Right.
We want KJ. I'm not hating on Kelvin Joseph. I want him to do good because if Kelvin Joseph does good, he's got the ability. He has everything you want in the cornerback position. But guess what? You got to have the mind to play quarterback. Boss play cornerback at a high level. He'll tell you right now, you got to have the mindset to play it. And we need Kelvin Joseph to be football minded. Leave all that other stuff alone. To me, you on Twitter too much. To me, you on that other stuff too much. You need to focus on football. You focus on football, you will make this whole secondary be great.
He got it too.
No doubt, no doubt. And like I said to most people,
Can we
man,
not agree with
this
that?
is the
I
second
agree,
year.
bro.
We all agree. This is the
Amen,
second year.
bro.
Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
No.
Look,
I
let's
want him to be great.
Let's play his contract out.
You know they
How
ain't gonna get
about
rid
that?
of him. They want them compensatory picks, so he ain't going nowhere. They ain't cutting him.
Yeah.
Don't even
Yeah.
think about that talk. They
Don't
not
even
cutting
think
no
about it.
Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's crazy.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even do it, even if you was playing bad. Second year, you not getting cut.
Facts.
No doubt, no doubt. And just like I said with Josh Ball, even on the offensive side of the coin, look, and what's the dude named Trevor Penny
Yeah.
and
Look terrible.
Iniku.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Getting
dude.
blasted.
Getting blasted. He gave up 2 sacks. All I can say is right here, man, Cowboy Nation, is that what you got right there, man, on that.
Well, I'll say this. On top of Kevin Joseph, on top of Kevin Joseph looking better today. And listen, we not capping. We not making this up.
No cap.
We listen. It's late out here, and we still giving y'all the final word, big
We
dog.
should be at the crib.
We should be at the crib. Now listen, I want y'all to listen too. You know who else turned up? Ghosted.
Hey, Ghostface killer.
Ghosted turned up today, man.
Ghostface killer.
Listen, man, when I saw him put that spin move on T. Smith,
Yeah.
say he murdered T. Smith. Now, I'm talking about the vet T.
He can play multiple.
Yeah.
The 1, the 3, and the 5.
He turned up, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt. He turned all the way up.
So,
Hey, that dude that turned all the way up, man. Ghosted. Look, I'm still waiting on all of y'all. What about Dorrance Armstrong?
We ain't hurt.
Why is he giving the pass?
That's why I love Law.
Yo,
He was in my head.
why is Dorrance Armstrong getting the pass and basketball play to Sam Williams, Dante Fowler, D-Law?
That's
We
crazy.
haven't even heard
He's
of a
bulletproof
Dorrance
right now.
Armstrong
They signed
right
that
now.
contract.
Y'all
It's
let me
almost
know.
like bulletproof.
hey, listen, man.
I'm figuring that. I'm trying to figure that out as well. Has he even got any snaps in the preseason?
No.
He ain't that good.
zero.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Don't wave your finger. Can
Lord,
we do it with you, bro?
Lord forgive
Everything
me.
you do.
Dorrance Armstrong Jr. is not that good to be sitting out on preseason games.
Facts.
Do you understand that? Y'all tripping, Cowboys. He need to be playing every series. Cause hold up, come in here, boss. They got our starter Nelville Gallimore damn near playing the whole game, the first 2 games.
Facts.
So why the hell is Dorrance Armstrong Jr. on the bench?
Can we talk about that, man? 'Cause this is
y'all
the final
answer
word.
that question for me.
Final word,
Why
man.
is Nelville Gallimore playing all game but Dorrance Armstrong Jr. sitting?
Well, there's got to be some political agenda with this. Now, granted, I hope that Dorrance Armstrong can show us and deliver, but from what I can see, 5 sacks last year.
That ain't nothing to be sitting down.
Three of the 5 sacks came from the help of Randy Gregory,
And I saw
then
it.
the other one came from
We
the
could
help
post
of
a video,
Michael
too.
Parsons.
The
So,
post a video.
so
It's
I
ain't
need
gonna
to
lie.
see. Look. Old folks say every tub must sit on his own bottom. I need to see Dorrance Armstrong do that.
He's not bulletproof. I can't believe he's not playing.
Old folks.
So the fighter word that I would say, and this is not the official fighter word, but I gotta say this.
Your camera's beastie, Law.
There is no way to watch these practice and be objective and not see a mix of pure competition mixed with politics.
Yep.
Just being honest, y'all. Like, and this is one of the things that this is why you gotta follow independent people that cover these Cowboys.
We ain't lying.
You gotta follow people that ain't got no agendas. They ain't got nobody that's trying to help them. They not a flagship. They not anything, but they just want to be faithful and loyal to the Cowboys.
Right.
And Law is telling the truth. Law has always been telling the truth, and I'm telling y'all what we seeing, and you just gotta think about it. Just think about it. Like, why in the world are we not seeing Noah Brown out there competing during preseason?
Right.
Why in the world are we not seeing Armstrong out there when Basham out there balling? Like, why are certain guys being treated like you gotta earn it, and some guys being treated like you've already earned it?
You already cheated.
See, I call it a reverse cheat.
You can't handle the
It's a
truth.
reverse cheat. So cheap is also when you spend something when you know it ain't no good, but you still trying to get something out of it. So you done already bought some bad tissue, but you still trying to wipe your butt with it when there's no good tissue. You need to throw that tissue away. That's a bad example, but y'all understand what I'm saying.
great
When it's a
example,
bad
actually.
product, you don't keep trying to use it to try to make it work. Perfect example. That's exactly why they kept trying to play Zeke over Pollard last year, because you felt like you paid for it, so you feel like I gotta use it. Yeah. So it's sometimes and when you're trying to have pure competition, yes, you pay for it, but because you pay for it don't mean you right. And that's what we keep seeing. Because they pay for it, they say we go keep forcing people down our throat that don't earn what they forcing.
Yeah.
And that's what we seeing, y'all. And we've been all the way honest with you. And this is one of those things to where you see them doing a lot of good. I mean, a lot of good. We see a lot of talent on the field, but it's not pure competition like what we seeing in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh said this week that they're going to make their final decision on their final quarterback based on the last preseason game. You got a lot of BC players that's being treated like they Dak right now. Am I lying?
No, you ain't lying. Like I said, it really throws me off that Dorrance Armstrong Jr., a lot of these players that are mid-level players, that's why I say, Cowboys fans, this is what frustrates me, in my opinion, that we're sitting down mid-level players like we made it. So you see the Philadelphia Eagles, and I ain't pumping them up, but you see the Philadelphia Eagles hella aggressive. They're sitting there, they want us. They like, no, Dallas did this, we don't like that. We don't want them to change. We don't want them to win again. So they went all out. But meanwhile, Dallas is still like, we good. we can lose some players, but we'll be okay. We'll be able to figure this out. That's the mentality that I don't like, because I feel like it's a mentality that's lax. It's a mentality that's comfortable. And then when you get smacked in the face, and all of a sudden you want to change things. But it's almost like when a shooting happens in a school. When the shooting happens, you're like, we need to do preventive measures. But you should have did preventive measures before the shooting even happened.
Facts.
And that's what I'm talking about with the Dallas Cowboys. See, they wait till the stuff gets shot up. Then they want to go scour and look on waiver wires and get players. But you should already understand that the shooting is coming. You need to stop it before it comes. And that's the problem when we're talking about our backup offensive line, we're talking about our swing tackle, and we're talking about the receiving core. Because, see, if we can't do nothing with the receiving core, guess what Stephen Jones and them going to do? They're going to jump on that waiver wire, and then they're going to scour everything left and right. But then you losing players because all the good players going to be gone, ain't they? Ain't they, boss?
We're gonna need luck. We can get lucky, but the chances
but why wait to the very end?
No,
even with Anthony Barr, they waited to the last minute to sign him because they always want to look smarter than everybody else. And I'm not trying to be the Debbie Downer, but I only can talk to y'all real folks.
So now I want to go ahead.
Now, with the final word, we're gonna have Cynthia. Oh, you already gave your final word?
I was getting ready to give it, but come on,
no,
no, y'all gotta see
ladies
this.
first then.
You gotta
Ladies
see
first,
this.
ladies
This is just.
All I'm saying is that we have ourselves a certain turban. All I'm saying, we have that confidence that we've not had in the last 4, 5, 20 years. But now we have that backup quarterback that just looks like he can work that outer pocket, so it doesn't matter if they're coming at you, because he's gonna throw it or run it. So either way, I think this year will be the one where the Cowboys bring back that Super Bowl. And I know that Cowboy fans are tired of hearing that over and over, but as I just watched that practice right there, we see congruency. We see a team that's together. We don't have no power players here, power players here.
We have no
power
identity.
Players all throughout. Our identity is at start, and we're connecting. We got the runners, we got the throwers, and all I'm saying is we have a team that could actually be the next contender for our Super Bowl. Catch that ball, boys, because we're here coming at you 2022. Cowboys número 1. Si se puede. Ciao.
I love her enthusiasm.
All right, yeah,
I
man.
love
Go
her
Cowboys,
enthusiasm.
man. Go Cowboys, man.
All the way.
I love her enthusiasm.
So,
I'm not gonna say something.
as a final word, what you doing, Long? What'd you say? Who? All right, yeah, keep walking. See y'all later. So who cares?
Welcome
Who
to
cares?
Texas.
Hey, you say you from Atlanta, what? So you calling Boston the land of champion. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something. I just want to tell you something. I'm from the land of Dallas, Texas.
You from Dallas?
Yeah, I'm from the land of Dallas,
We're
Texas.
from Funky Town, baby.
So I want y'all to listen to me real quick.
We're from Funky Town,
Because I'm
baby.
from Dallas, I know how to recognize when you do something good and Boston doing something good, okay?
Right.
So we appreciate y'all. Now keep walking.
Hey, shout outs to you.
Hey, man.
Shout outs to
Hey,
you.
matter of fact, come here. Y'all come here real
Come on,
quick.
hey, jump
y'all
on
come
here.
here. Y'all
Come
come
here,
here,
jump on
man.
here.
Y'all come here, man. Y'all want to get on. Y'all want to get on. Listen. Listen.
We got live
So these
TV.
guys
We from Boston, yo. We from Boston. We from Boston. We from Boston. Bitches all the way, baby. Dallas got nothing, bro. Dallas got nothing.
See, we gonna edit all that out.
Playing ball, all love. Appreciate it. All I'm saying is,
All right, y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe.
All right, so listen. Now that's the perfect time to have the final word right now, bro. Hey, they did what they supposed to do, man. They represented where they from, so I'm not even mad at that. Hey, but that's what this is about, man. It's all love at the final word, man. We got guys. Now, my question is, Y'all from Boston, but y'all sitting in Dallas. What's the deal with that? So what that's really saying is that we America's team. Cause see, y'all all the way from Boston, but y'all had to come see us. That's what that's. Is that what they're saying? Though, let's be honest. I was honest with you.
That's true.
See,
That's true.
see,
Listen, I'll give him some truth to that. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Appreciate it.
I'll recognize it, bro. Dallas is a team.
See, that's real right there.
Every football fan's got to respect the Cowboys. You know what I mean?
You heard this?
You know what I'm saying?
So
You
take
gotta respect the
pride
Cowboys.
in Dallas. But see, also, he giving me this because I didn't hate on him.
Exactly.
You see what I'm
We have
saying? So
mutual respect.
it's mutual
He
respect.
knows that I come from the land of champions. I know that he gets, you know what I mean?
You going too far down there, dog.
We know that he's young and he don't know no better.
I really enjoyed it, man. Hey. All right, but real quick, man. So I'm gonna give my final word. I'm gonna give my final word
after boss.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead.
So on the final word, this is the last bit of preparation, and I'm gonna be honest. Hey y'all, let me get my final word in, y'all. Let me get my final word in.
And the guys for him, right?
Lock, get them balls, man. They talking too loud. I'm trying to get my final word in. All right, so as a final word, I would say this. Hold on, let me let them finish. We got to edit this out. I'll be over. I'm gonna be over there though. As a matter of fact, y'all got to buy some drinks.
Hey, y'all be safe.
Now we gonna come over, but y'all buying us drinks. That's the right thing to do, man. It's 10 of y'all, 3 of us.
Y'all they outnumbered.
Hey, we gonna rep. Now listen, we gonna rep. Now know that. Yeah, we gonna rep.
I bet you we win.
Oh yeah. So
All three of us.
Hey, real quick.
Three of us against them
real
10.
quick.
I bet you
Hey,
we
who
win.
won that game between Dallas and New England? I'll see y'all later. No, I'll see you later. No, I'll see y'all later. I don't care about all that. I'll see you later. I'll see y'all later. We gotta keep all of that too. We gotta keep every bit of that. All right, this is the deal. Hey, who won that game? Just real quick. All right, see y'all later. So, all right. So my final word. Yeah. We got rings too. Yeah, we got rings too. No man, nah. So
real, you know.
yeah, cheated. All right, so my final word is this is the last bit of preparation for the Dallas Cowboys getting ready to start the season.
Right.
And there's a lot of greatness, but there's a tiny bit of the same old. This is also why my boy Big Game James, I will always have his back when he comes across as the angry dog that we always show with the twerkers. Because it's real. We got to get out our own way sometime. And it's a matter of when is that going to happen? That's my only question is, when are we going to have the proper amount of competition to where we can really take full advantage of all the talent that they're good at getting? Right. Because see, let me tell you something, as my final word, keeping it all the way 100. We got us some steals, y'all.
We did.
Collins is a steal. Cavante is a steal.
No doubt.
How many times is Will McClay go turn water into wine for it to be squandered? Be squandered with favoritism and different stuff that can throw us under. But yet and still, we still got some time to try to pull this stuff together, and we go see if we do. But I was very impressed with the defense on my final word, and I was impressed, and I needed Tolbert to have a great practice to try to propel him into a great season. I'm hoping that this practice built his confidence, because we saw today, they go double CeeDee Lamb.
They're gonna do that, man.
Which is, that mean he gotta open it up, y'all. So, but we saw signs of it today. And we go see, man, but that's my final word, man. It's Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter. Y'all stay up.
Final word, dog. Everything Boss was saying, I ain't saying none of that. Okay? I don't believe none of that.
Oh, wait.
Okay? I'm not hating. I'm sorry. I'm coming from my heart.
Right.
I feel like the offense gonna struggle. I feel like they didn't do enough to get Dak Prescott what they're supposed to do. So yes, Jalen Tolbert, he had a phenomenal practice, but you know what? That's practice. We talking about practice. You get what I'm saying? And I don't feel like the Dallas Cowboys did anything to help their offense on the receiving core. I feel like they're still going to struggle on the offensive line, and I'm not hating. I feel like our defense is going to be heads and shoulder above our offense, much like it was last year. The offense was ahead of the defense, and we saw it. This year, it's going to be the defense ahead of the offense. So, in my opinion, Stephen Jones, I mean, y'all need to do the right thing. Y'all need to stop playing Dak like that. Y'all need to get him weapons that's going to be something that he can really use. I'm worried about undrafted players. I'm worried about 7th-round draft picks that we're hyping up to be the dogs. I don't think that happens real life in NFL. It's never happened before. So maybe they'll show something different. But my final word is same old thing.
All right, so as Big A James embraced the field with this conversation, I gotta tell everybody, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror of your mind for it, if you will simply go after the thing you want, and this is what the Cowboys should do. If dogging and grim and proceed and beset it with the help of Almighty, that is my final word. They will get it. Look, this year is different from the last year or the previous year. These boys will get it out of the mud. Don't fret, Cowboy Nation, we gonna get that thing. Don't worry about it. DC for life, that's been my time. This is the final word, and we about. Salute.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check the song. Lately I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up. Lately I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switches.
Want the truth? You can't handle the truth. We're gonna have a good vision, but settle down just a little bit.
You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it to the gym.
That's where the guts went. Just drop it.
In the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to the lately I just wanna
Another one.
Yeah.
He ain't lying.
Kinda check the song.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole.
I be at home alone.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud
I be
too.
on road alone. Yeah, I've been really in the field. Let the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it.
Prophecy is true.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too.
Emotional damage.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
It's Mr. Nasty time.